You're at Little Greenbrier School.
Yep, off work today and going to school.
Going to school
That's
today?
That's me. I'm always wanting to learn.
Okay, well, we'll see what we can learn over here at Little Greenbrier School. Oh, Bob was here. Bob was here. Bob visited Great Smoky Mountains National Park and especially enjoyed the historic buildings. He liked them so much he wrote his name on a wall. He did not seem to care that these historic structures are protected by law as part of our nation's heritage, just like the Statue of Liberty or a president's home. By writing his name, Bob committed a crime. A visitor reported his vandalism to a park ranger who gave Bob a ticket. He paid a $100 fine. If his case had gone to court, he could have spent 6 months in jail and been fined up to $5,000. If you wish to leave your mark on this park, please do it in a positive way by helping to protect and preserve the natural and historic resources. So basically, you don't want to be like Bob.
No.
Don't be like Bob.
Bob was a bad Bob.
Bob was bad. Still teaching. This small log structure, built in 1882, housed the Little Greenbrier School. Children from nearby families attended classes here for more than 50 years. Though formal classes ended in 1935, teaching and learning did not. The school still serves local children and park visitors. Wow. I thought there were other people here. Well, this is cool. Look at here. What did they... I started to say, what did they do? Turn around and use that for desk, but apparently there's just seats.
This is the desk.
Oh, so you use the one in front of you.
Yes.
That'd be kind of hard, though, if you sat here. It's a long stretch up to the next one.
Well, that's for somebody overweight.
Uh-oh. Looks like there's been some Bob activity up here. Welcome today, class. Open your books today to page 82. And we're going to read about Madonna, because we don't talk about Paul Revere anymore.
There's no stove. I had to walk to school with no shoes on my feet. My feet are cold.
There's no stove. You got that right. There's not even a kerosene heater in here, or a propane tank, or anything.
I couldn't run without being warm.
Well, there's a hole right here, so it could be perhaps maybe that there used to be like a pot-bellied stove or something.
You're usually sitting in the corner, so yeah, probably.
Now, what is this out here? Because it looks to me like a cemetery,
It is.
some kind of graveyard.
Looks like one.
I want to walk over there and see if there's any of those headstones that actually have inscriptions that you can read. Well, oh yeah, Irene Walker. Oh, she was only 2.5 years old. Irene Walker was. These are babies right here. Born 1919, died 1919. That one made it about 40 years. That's a good question. It'd be hard to put somebody 6 feet under when you've got to dig through roots like this. There's just roots everywhere.
None of them are dated, except there's one over here in the corner that's dated.
Well, I guess if they've been here for, some of them's been here for 100 years, maybe the roots wasn't an issue then.
That's possible. Yeah, they go all the way up through there.
So we drove up to see, we saw a little sign, and on one of our little spontaneous days, it said it was a 1-lane road, and if we took it that we would have to be prepared to back up. So we made it up here without meeting any traffic coming in. So now we're going down, and it is true to the sign. It's one little road. And it's going to be kind of bumpy, and I apologize.
I'm trying to stay behind this thing, so if we meet anybody, we can maybe just sail on through.
I'm trying to get some stability going on here, and it's so rocky, it's hard to get any stability. But I tell you, when we took the road up here, it was very interesting. It was it's to see, what was the name of the school?
Little Greenbrier School.
Little Greenbrier School. It was a nice building back from the 1800s. There was also, what I thought was fascinating, there was a graveyard. You know, these graveyards that you see on all of these old movies and the old things like Softly, you know, Love Comes Softly, you know, where they just bury people out in the middle of nowhere. This seemed to be part of 2 or 3 different family names. One that I found was interesting was called, it was the Walker family, and it was just sad. I mean, just looking at those tombstones, there was like 2 or 3 infant Walker tombstones. There was a 6-month-old, there was a 2.5-year-old, there was a 5-year-old, and all of them were Walker children that just died at very, very young ages. And you know, to me that was just so sad, you know, to go through childbirth and just to lose so many children at such a young age. But you know, that's what happened in our earlier years. You know, you couldn't load one up and take them to urgent care or anything like that. And but this is the road that we're on. As you can see, it is definitely a 1-lane, and we're hoping we can get out of here. We've got 2 vehicles in front of us. We're kind of hoping that we can get out of here.
I think we're going to make it. I see it.
Without meeting any new vehicles coming in, because it would be kind of a challenge to back out of this place, and there's not many places to pull over. So this first part coming in, we just about let the little potholes deter us, but we decided to go on, and just this one little portion here is probably the roughest, and it's really not that bad. But we made it out, and we enjoyed our little trip to visit this Little Greenbrier School. Right there's the sign for it. So check it out.